Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope Logan and Carter Walton spent some time celebrating their palm by getting passionate on the lounge of Carter's new office. Although Hope was thrilled about Carter's palm, she confessed her concern for Brooke Logan's relationship with Ridge Forrester. At Brooke's place, she gave Katie Logan updates on all the preemption drama, so Katie bothered about the PR extremity and felt they demanded to get a press release out ASAP. Brooke said that was over to Hope and Carter now, before talk turned to all the drama that went down with Ridge. Katie was floored over Ridge calling Hope a slut and a loud. It was ridiculous that Ridge couldn't live on the same property with Hope, who was an acre down at the cabin. Since Brooke didn't give Ridge the answer he wanted to his claim, she explained that he bolted during their argument. Katie was induced that Ridge would ultimately come home and apologize, but Brooke didn't feel as certain. After Brooke decided to head to bed, Katie assured her family that she'd lock up. Meanwhile, Remy Price pledged to get Electra Forrester down from Will Spencer as he created more deepfake prints. Once Remy was finished, he transferred a brochure full of them to Katie's Forrester Creations dispatch address. Back with Katie, she was spooked when she opened the dispatch and clicked on one of the prints, which obviously made it look like Electra was completely undressed. In the Forrester salon, Electra bothered about the preemption news and didn't want her family allowing she was betraying them. Electra also bothered about Remy since his own dreams didn't come true and he didn't have a lot of musketeers to calculate on. Still, Will pushed Electra to just embrace everything good in her life and promised no bone would take it down from her. Electra sounded to accept Will's vaticination and consolation that her job was secure. At the Precipice house, Steffi Forrester was outraged over Brooke defending Hope after what she did with Carter. Ridge admitted he'd said some effects in wrathfulness that he presumably shouldn't have said, but Steffi allowed. Hope had done far worse. Steffi was glad Ridge didn't hold back with Brooke since Hope had it coming as far as she was concerned. Taylor Hayes agreed that Brooke should be backing Ridge up, not taking Hope's side. Both Steffi and Taylor were glad that Ridge was there with them now, the people who loved him. Taylor suggested that life with Brooke always brought pain, but it didn't have to be like that. After Taylor assured Ridge that she had his love and support along with Steffi's, the spouses participated a warm grasp. Steffi was relatively pleased at the sight of it as she stood hard. Ridge and Taylor will get much near before the week's over, so don't miss all the hot scenes to come. Katie Logan will have to spread some libelous news now that Remy Price has transferred deepfake snaps to her inbox. Katie saw further than she wanted to see of Electra Forrester, but she doesn't have the whole story since Remy's the bone. Who cooked these prints up? From Katie's perspective, she must suppose Electra designedly posed and put herself out there like that. Katie will give Brooke Logan updates on the situation, so they'll have a lot to bandy. Carter Walton and Hope Logan will hear about this mess as well, so Remy's conduct will surely make some swells. Brooke and Katie will eventually reveal a big change at the company. This lines up with the daily exercise videotape, which shows Electra replying with shock as she gets fired and questions why. Ivy Forrester will be in the design office when it all goes down, so she'll know mistrustfulness rush to Electra's defense. There's a good chance Ivy will explain the former deepfake print reproach and argue that the same person is easily targeting Electra again. Indeed so, Forrester Creations may formally be facing some PR problems due to Steffi Forrester and Ridge Forrester being forced out of power. The company may not be suitable to take any further successes right now, so this could pump the thickets on the jewelry line launch altogether. As for Electra, it wouldn't be long until she runs to Will Spencer for comfort, so he should get filled in on all the deepfake drama. Electra has always been hysterical. Her history would hang her like this, so she'll feel like her worst fear is coming true. Over with Ridge, Steffi, Eric Forrester and Zend Forrester Dominguez, they'll all have a strategy session. The Forresters will team up on a secret plan, Bone. That they'll stopgap can knock Carter off the throne and drag Hope down with him. Although Steffi and Ridge will want to reclaim the power they've lost, further stunning changes are brewing at Forrester Creations. Brooke's going to take back the CEO seat rather in the coming occurrences, so that'll be a move that none of the Forresters see coming. Further commercial twists and turns are on the way, so we'll pass along further prognostications on how the Forrester-Logan feud will toast up. Remy Price is bent in his decision to make a bold move, seeing Los Angeles is transubstantiating Electra Forrester. With the growing distance between them, Remy is impelled to take significant action to bridge the gap, and he knows it'll be a game changer. Of course, Remy also isn't happy with the rearmost handsome addition to Electra's life. Wolf Spencer can tell Remy is bad news, so Remy must be bothered he's going to get into her head on some position. Plus, Remy wants Electra's heart for himself, so will obviously pose as a major romantic chain. From Remy's perspective, the stylish thing he can do is get Electra out of LA and far down from Will, so he's got a new batch of deep fake prints to blunder. It looks like Remy will indeed move forward with releasing those libelous snaps during the week of December 16th to 20th. Electra is likely to be fully ignorant of the brewing storm, leaving her hugely astonished when the news of her termination reaches her. A moment of unbelief as Electra confronts Brooke Logan and Katie Logan, with Ivy Forrester observing from a distance. While the explanation behind her redundancy may escape Electra originally, clarity will soon dawn upon her. She'll fleetly uncover the emergence of a new series of deep-fake images, transferring her into a whirlwind of torture as history seems to repeat itself. Meanwhile, the expectation girding the debut of Ivy and Electra's exquisite jewelry collection continues to make. Electra's identity and likeness are prominently featured across all promotional accoutrements, placing Forrester Creations in a precarious position regarding the impending reproach. Should Remy retain the specialized prowess, he might indeed venture to upload the compromising images directly onto Forrester's website. Anyhow the system, Remy is poised to sabotage the launch of this exquisite jewelry line, shattering Electra's bournes and leaving her heart in tatters. His ulterior motive is to endoil Electra in his grasp, prevailing her to abandon Los Angeles. Still, Will may soon suspect that Remy is the mastermind of her impending mischance. Forthcoming spoilers indicate that Electra will encounter significant challenges, challenging a re-evaluation of her unborn plans. Brooke and Hope have joined the pressure-filled gathering at Forrester Creations. Ridge shouts at Justin to get to work chancing a way out of this Carter-created mess. Carter says his sweats will be an exercise in futility, but Justin says he'll keep trying. That being said, a new LLC overrides everything. The person who manages the pot controls the company. Ridge is beside himself as he realizes Carter officially played them. He turns to Carter and says he's also being played. He's lost all credibility, honor, and any and all connection to the Forrester family. Ridge continues in movements towards Hope, wondering what she did to wrap him around her little cutlet. Hope looks directly at her stepfather and declares her love for Carter. Ridge, Eric, and Steffi make veritably condescending commentary towards Carter. With that, Ridge walks out and tells Brooke to come on. Carter and Hope turn towards Brooke, who suddenly finds herself in the middle of a huge mess.